Today I'm going to share with you my method for searching for subtropical storms in the southeast Pacific, and this is motivated by the recent reports of a subtropical storm just a few days ago that occurred off the coast of Chile, which I'm just going to bring up in NASA Worldview right now. So I have to go back a few days. That's May 13th. I think it was May 8th was the storm, or it was across a few days and went up the coast. Very nice event. There it is. So we zoom in, take a look. You can see it's got a good circulation. I mean, it's open, but there's some convection there. And the thing is, it's in an unusual location, being right near Chile and quite far north. So the question is, are there any other storms similar to this? And it's been reported that this is unique, and it's been reported that subtropical storms don't occur in this basin, which goes all the way to 120 west. But the thing is that nobody is monitoring this area. Well, no agency is really monitoring it. So my suspicion is that a lot of these are going missing. They're not being seen or not being properly reported. But anyway, so my plan right now is to take us back to 2006, because I haven't looked at that year, and I'm gonna go back to that year right now, and we're gonna look. I'm gonna search for subtropical storms in the best way that I know how at the moment, which is using Worldview to spot them. And of course, there aren't going to be many, and particularly in the early part of the year. So the video is going to speed up, and so it doesn't get really boring. But when if I find something interesting, I'll then stop it and then talk a bit more. So here we go. I'll get started, and at this point, probably. I mean, something like this is a presumably extratropical system, but you can see it's not classic. It's already got a lot of convection. There are a lot of grey areas between these storms. Anyway, it's quite far to the south. Our storm this year was all the way up here, so I have to say that does look borderline subtropical already. That's January 4th. I'll just make a note of it and maybe check it later. 4th of Jan. I think generally I'm gonna skip things like this because they're quite far south and concentrate on things more to the north. So here is an area of convection that looks like it's in the region. Often these will leave a circulation in the next frame, so let's see. Yeah, there's a little bit of rotation getting going in there, I think. You can see the leftover circulation. Or is it? Let's see. Well, anyway, it's not good enough. It's something. It's a little disturbance, basically. There's a circulation. So at this point, you know, there was something there, a disturbance. It produced a circulation. It's in the subtropical region. I'm gonna just make a little note of that on the 15th of Jan, even though it's not, obviously not a full-fledged anything.
Extratropical low pressure system.
There. That's a beauty. Really nice. And you know, when you're talking subtropical, it's when the center begins to get a convective core. It starts wrapping up. This is an extratropical system with a clearly defined front going in. But it doesn't take that much for them to turn into a more hybrid type storm. In fact, I mean, you can see it beginning to, potentially make a transition. And off it goes. Now, I'm just, that's not a classic subtropical storm or anything. It's just a mid-latitude system. Extratropical. Say that. Well, that's pretty dramatic extratropical storm right there. Of course, this is the vicious southern ocean. Well, this one's dipping down, heading towards South America. By the way, what is going on here? Let's go back a frame. Oh, this side of South America, the Argentinian side, this is a subtropical storm, hot spot. It's a warm current, so it's much more favorable. That looks like a nice, interesting case there. Probably brought a lot of heavy rain. Okay, but anyway, we're not interested in that. Okay, here is a circulation system, which is same latitude as the storm this year. Doesn't look particularly strong, but it's a weak subtropical system. Okay. Now, the question is, something like that is what do you define it as? I mean, now, you might think that it's absolutely nothing, but we can actually check the winds and see what even a little thing like this, what type of winds it might have. So I'll just do that as an example before we move on. February 26th. 2006. So I'm just going to search for a scat. Although, yeah, we have the in 2006 there was the quick scat instrument, which allows us to look at the winds derived by satellite. And 2006 February 26. Should see the circulation. It'll be weak, I guess, by those things. Let's see where it is. It's about there. Right here. Yeah, that's the system. And it's at, you can see minus 95, that's 95 west, and 30 south. Go here, look in the top right, you'll see it's 95 and 30. So that's a system. It's a subtropical system, and it has what looks like 25-30 knot winds. So it's a borderline tropical storm. It's a subtropical system. Alright. Mark that one down. February 26th, already we've got one. This is an example of a system, or it's a little circulation. My friend Bob and I call these rotating trade wind events, RTWEs. It's probably got fairly weak winds, although I don't know, there's two little twins here. Yeah, little miniature little disturbances that are known by no one and irrelevant to everyone. Okay, now we really have something here. I think this is a looks like a subtropical storm developing. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, it's a definitely developed some rotation. I'm guessing that also probably was up to tropical storm strength. I guess we should probably check that. So this is actually, you know what? Let's see the location. Yeah, it's a minus 115, so it's in the basin. Yeah, a lot of the black ones mean that they're flagged by rainfall. So the instrument considers these unreliable. You see some 30 knot winds are in there in that system. That's the old one. Let's just check the other one in here. Yeah, in there. So it's a subtropical thing, 30 knots. I mean, that's pretty far to the south, but it's a very messy, convective system. Becoming extratropical. Really spectacular line of thunderstorms trailing in. That's kind of what you see of the cone at low. Looks like this system, there's something in here that shoots along this frontal zone and possibly even that's the leftover circulation of it. It is a very, very weird storm. Very fast moving, if that's the same thing, but you know, you see these every now and again. Small things. This is a day apart, so it's just absolutely powering along. That's a beauty. Very far to the south. Okay, there's something going on here. What is that island, I wonder? I have to check. So this is at minus 109. It's in the basin, in our basin. It is at 29 south. I'm actually 28 south. So let's see if anything happens. Yeah, okay. Note the latitude. This is a definite subtropical cyclone right here. Very nice case in the region. So we're going to have to check the winds on that one, see how it goes. It continues on a track, moving up, probably will become extratropical. Where's it gone? Anyway, don't care. Let's go back to, well, it was May 3rd to 4th, looks like maybe at max strength, and that was May 4th, 2006. Yeah, there's a flagged 50 knot wind in there, but mostly 30 knot winds. Get rid of these. There it is. Alright, 105, 30 south. And there we go. There's a 40 knot wind in there, so it's tropical storm strength. Subtropical storm at tropical storm strength. It's a very clear one actually, and quite nice looking. Okay, note that one down. and it's in the basin. 4th of May. You can see that there are quite a few. I would argue that's a weird system. That's my argument. Kona, lowish, just big ass subtropical mess. I mean, there's various things going on in there. What do you reckon? By the way, this is the height of the season, really, May. So this one, one we just had was in May. Other ones I've seen are in May, so it warrants a careful look. Case in point, that is interesting system right there. And also note the color of the sea is a bit lighter there. That's actually because the winds are so strong there. They're producing a lot of white caps. This is an interesting storm. Alright, so that gives an idea of how to search for subtropical cyclones with WorldView, and I've been looking at several years. There are lots of cases, more interesting ones, and ones that are quite similar to there's one at least that gets to the same location as the one that happened a few days ago. But that will all be coming in the future, and I'm posting things on Twitter if anyone is interested in this.